Hello everyone, today we're back. We are fighting Khezu this time. It has come for us. God, this monster, I hate it so much. Shoutouts Monster Hunter Rise where he roars every 5 seconds. Anyway, here, Khezu is weak to fire, so once again, Engine S gear for the win. Yeah, I mean in the snow area, most of the monsters are gonna be weak to fire, to be honest, it's just the truth. So anyway, in this setup, apologies. In this setup, I have the Antonas bow because part of his body is weak to piercing. So we'll go into the Antonas bow, and then the other one is to slicing, which is why I have the Antonas greatsword. Now, you see my Antonas greatsword has been maxed. The level 3 upgrade of Antonas weapons requires Tobikadachi materials, which we fought last time. I maxed out the greatsword, but I didn't have enough materials for the bow. I'll probably go and try to hunt an Antonas just to max out the bow as well. It gets around 70 something, almost 80 attacks, so that's quite good and definitely something I want to go for. As for the third slot, you can actually use whatever. You can use the tune weapon, a hunting horn for buffs. There's really no need, and you won't really have the time in this fight, from what I saw. It's actually challenging, finally. Then I have anti-shock. Yeah, what a shocker! I'm using a different talisman. Khezu inflicts paralysis, so it's good to have something to protect against it, or at least a chance. So I have this. Just helps a bit in the fight. I can dodge a couple of parries, which is what I'm going for. And in this dungeon, I actually found Weakness Exploit. God, I wish his ability wasn't in the game. Now I'm gonna have to use it. Yeah, increases crit rate when hitting a monster part with an advantageous weapon. So this one is even easier to use than in the main series. In the main series, Weakness Exploit, you have to actually be good to target the weak parts. In this case, you simply have to switch the weapon. So I reckon the crit rate isn't that big like in regular games. In main series, Weakness Exploit level 3 is 50%. That's not going to be the case here. It would be way too broken because it's easy to target the part you want. I'll have to take a look. I don't know, look at some website or whatever to see what the S and M, L, what do they mean in percentages? Because I can't trust on somewhat or low chance or somewhat again. Like I can't trust this, so I need to take a look at the statistics. Jesus, at the statistics later. Good God, I can't speak because yeah, moderate. I need to know percentages, especially when I do PvP. I can't go around on moderate and somewhat. But yeah, we got this. Would probably be better in Sword and Shield because they have higher crit rates. So I'll definitely have to take a look at it. Sword and Shield might pass Great Sword in terms of DPS with Weakness Exploit. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to take a look. But anyway, yeah, going with the Anti-Shock Talisman. As for my setup, Khezu starts with technical attacks, so I'll use Restless for the most part because fire monster. You can also use an engine S if you have it, since it's also power and fire monster. In this case, I'm using Restless, possibly get a poison on him and just get those fire attacks out. As for the second phase, he uses power attacks, so either Nargacuga or Tigrex. Both are fine, to be honest, it depends on how you want to proceed. Also, as I said before, he's a bit challenging. He's strong, so this case my setup isn't ideal because most of my monsters are weak to electric, but that's fine. It's still not bad to the point where he will kill you if you're weak to it. So pretty simple fire build as always. But anyway, let's proceed with the fight and see what the bad boy has to offer. I hope they play his theme. His theme song is amazing. To the left, to the left. There he is. God, he's disgusting. Oh, they're not playing his team. Unfortunate. Alright, so Khezu is targeting me first. I think I'm going for a double attack then. With Rassalos, get some good damage in. As I said, he starts with technical attacks, so You are fine just using power monsters. You have quite a few options. You have Rathalos and Janess. They're both fire, so you have added damage. Nice. Rathalos is going right away for a Venom Strike. I'm gonna charge, in fact, because Anjaneth is piercing, and that means I'll do extra damage. Nice Cyclone. This is fine. Get some damage. Let's see. Nice, inflicted with poison. Of course, when I'm not using Salty Wound, I get it in the first try. Of course, it would only be natural. Now, I'll just go for a piercing shot to cut some damage to the head. And boom. 324, not bad. Double attack. Nice. I got my power shot. His head is almost broken. Just look at that. Now, when Khezu gets mad, it starts using some AoEs. He's actually one of the first monsters that actually uses a good amount of AoEs. Now, since the head's almost broken, I'm just going to finish it with power coating. I wanna get as much damage as possible. Yeah, his roar. Yes, they can both para and knock you out, so you get your turn skipped. He starts using some AoEs, definitely be careful of that. Charge ahead, that's perfect. The head should be broken if Brass always targets it. He also starts using power attacks when he's enraged, so that's when you want to switch to a speed monster. Actually, that's weird because I fought him sometimes after this, and yeah, in my first fight versus him, he actually did something weird. He kept using technical attacks, but in the other fights he would just use power attacks. But anyway, I'm just going with Tigrex anyway. Vinya's gonna heal us. I'm just going for a charge tackle. Oh, now he's doing speed attacks, weird. The last time he did a technical attack, but it's good to know. Probably some weird AI choice. So for me, charge tackle, start getting the gauge up. Alright, that's free damage. And Glycerful. Now, it seems it's gonna do an AoE. I'm just gonna get my Yankatu in order to avoid being hit by a standard attack, which my Tigrex is weak to. As for me, I'll just go with the Charge Slash, get some damage on the body. In fact, I'm gonna try to burn him. Why not? Oh! Oops, I forgot. Cancel. I didn't have enough kinship, I didn't even notice that. Yes! Thunderfield. Oh, that's nice. That Iron Defense is really nice. It's gonna help us tank the hit. $562, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Anjaneth's Greatsword is so strong, maxed out. I've been playing around with it, and wow. Yeah. This is gonna do some damage, as you see. He's definitely strong, so be careful. Now, I can see that Barrios is parried. As for me... should I heal him? No, I don't think there's a need. I'd rather just get DPS. Now, when he does Thunderfield, it seems he loses all his electricity, so he'll go back to technical attacks. That's when you wanna get Rathalos back in and keep wailing on him with power attacks. Rathalos is also powered up. He has the attack up, so that's perfect. In this case, I'm just gonna double attack him. I just don't lose anything by it. I just get the double attack, which is exactly what I want. Perfect. That's it. You should have gotten some items by now to heal the para. I'll show you. Yeah, Ennis Frieza and Paracare. Can use them on one of your teammates if you want, but that's fine. I recommend you just keep attacking. Barret doesn't even deal that much damage, honestly, because Kaz is resistant to ice, so you're wasting turns healing him, in my opinion. And Barret lost the head or attack. I'm just going with my charge slash. Get some nice damage in. That's it. Double attack, perfect. Barrier still. Oh, again, Barrier still. Parrot. Yeah, the last time I fought him, when he did his Sunfield, he got para on most of my teammates. So that's why I was using the anti-paralysis talisman, because it is quite annoying. And I'd rather just I'll skip some DPS to be a bit more free in how I attack him. Everyone has seen this. Nice damage. And already, Jesus, I feel like he had more HP the last time, but I'll take it. Yeah, something I would recommend is, well, you can just follow what I did, but if you don't want to do it this way, which is honestly a simple way, then you'll definitely want to take a look at becoming consistent at farming him, because he has quite a few pieces of gear you want. What hero, the Poogie? I didn't play the first game, so he looks like a freaking idiot, but I guess that's the joke. But I can't really comment on it. Anyway, let's go back to Quan village. Let's go see his armor. No problem. Nice for his armor. Yeah, self-heal and thunder defense boost. I'd rather go with the red Khezu armor, which is crit heal and thunder boost, so yeah, this is like, don't be mistaken, this is pretty good. This is the revival talisman I was using, but this is M, which means you get even more. So this is a really tanky piece of armor, perhaps in more defensive fights where you need to have a more defensive approach. This would be good. For example, this versus Zinogre, you just eat everything Zinogre throws at you. Although you don't need it. As I've shown before, you don't need that much defense to handle Zinogre if you know what you're doing. So defensively, this armor is amazing. It's definitely amazing. Good defense, thunder defense boost. That's nice defense to an element. And self-heal, which is honestly just amazing. But if you wanna go offensive, then with thunder at least you go for this. This is quite a nice piece of gear, especially with the weakness exploit talisman I just got. This might be a real good setup versus thunder weak enemies. But his weapons, let's get them. So first of all is Khezu Sword and Shield, 51 electric or thunder, pretty good. It's pretty good elemental damage for this part. 8% crit rate, which is decent, especially now that we have weakness exploit and whatnot, and 13 defense, so good weapon. Then you go to the Khezu Greatsword, which has 63 thunder element and 3% crit. It's pretty good. It's just a good thunder greatsword. Then you have the Khezu Hammer, which is also pretty good. 68 thunder element is quite amazing. It's really good. And 2% crit rate, but that's fine because you have Parapoison Chaser, which is really good. Especially if you're using monsters similar to mine. I'm using Zinogre, I'm using Rassalos, so you should be able to have the statuses and go in with this hammer. definitely something I'll take a look at. Then you have the Khezu Hunting Horn, which is pretty nice, 63 Thunder, 4% crit rate. It has the defensive songs. It's pretty decent, but I don't know, the hammer is so good, especially because Rathalos is mandatory to be in your party, so you'll always have means of poisoning, which means that the Khezu hammer is going to do some insane damage. But this one's still nice if you need it. And nothing here, and the Khezu Gunless. I still haven't figured out Gunless. The Thunder attack seems so low, but 17 defense, 5% crit rate. So I guess it's nice, I can't say. But it looks pretty decent. So yeah, Khezu has 5 weapons. I think that's the most up until now. From a monster at least. Of course you have the iron weapons, but come on. Anyway, let's see here. Let's talk with the chief and see what he's gonna say to us. Shut up. What? Dude, I'm tired of these fetching quests. The pit? Ooh. His face changed. Like the Zamtrios? Yeah, exactly. Rage Rays. Interesting name. Okay, buddy. And you gotta go to, yeah, to the pit of Mount Lavana. Rage Rays, the peak of Mount Lavana. Yeah, we're gonna end this region in the next dungeon. I can't wait. I'm gonna do some farming. I'm gonna get some Khezu weapons. And after that, I'll wanna max the Anjanas bow. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Khezu is easy to farm. You have a quest here. Which just makes you fight a Khezu. He's near the base, so you just teleport there and he should be around there. You kill him and you go ahead and then claim the quest and do it over and over again. At level 26, I'm pretty sure I can quick finish him, so it's a quick grind, although I'd rather break his parts, to be honest. But yeah, I'll definitely go farm some Khezu, kill an Anjanas, upgrade my gear a bit more. Yes, I definitely need to upgrade my gear. This is still level 2. Anyway, yeah, got some stuff to do. And in the next episode, we'll most likely finish the region of Loloska. Unfortunate, I love this region. I love Isarius. I just didn't like the plot here. This dragged on for so long, Jesus. Anyway, I will catch you next time. Peace.